What's up, gang? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're gonna be talking about the Nintendo Switch 2 because they just announced it, and they announced a lot of AAA games coming to the Nintendo Switch 2, including games like Elden Ring and more and more and more. So in this discussion, I want to talk about crossplay again. I know I've talked about this topic a lot, but it's because we fucking need it. Now anyway, with the Nintendo Switch 2 coming to the global world, and it being able to run these bigger games, these more demanding games such as Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. Now it wasn't confirmed for the Switch 2, but I think it makes sense that they would probably bring it to the Switch 2. And since most of this game is an online game, we now need crossplay more than ever, especially for these Switch players, because let's just be honest, bro, with them getting the game late and that not being a console that you really wanna, play a fighting game on in the first place. But who knows, for whatever reason, that might be, someone's only console or whatever, or maybe that's just their preferred place to play to get their trophies and achievements, so they'll want to grab Sparking Zero on their Nintendo Switch 2. We need crossplay because, bro, they're not going to have nobody fight against. Of course, yeah, what'll be some people who buy the game over there if they even port it to the Switch 2? Yeah, of course. I'm not saying there's going to be absolutely zero player base, but they're going to have the smallest pool to pull from, bro. And we need crossplay anyway, so this is just more of a reason to bring it to us because this game, I love Sparking Zero. I love it, but it's a fighting game. Fighting games already don't have a lot of longevity outside of the hardcore fan base. If they do bring it to the Switch 2, that's 4 separate platforms that you can put under one umbrella. That's a huge player pool that we can pull from, and plenty of people will have plenty of people to fight online. Now I play on Series X. As of right now, I don't have trouble finding a match whatsoever, and I hope it continues to stay that way. But let's just be honest, that's just realistically not how this is gonna play out. And if you guys are gonna buy this on a Switch, I'm telling you right now, you're probably gonna have the lowest pool of players. You're most likely gonna have the lowest player pool to grab from and shit it and things of that nature. So Bandai, now more than ever, we need crossplay because the Switch 2 is coming, and Dragon Ball Sparking Zero could very well be put on that Switch 2. And we all for PC, PlayStation, Xbox, Switch, we need to be under one united front. And if they don't give it to us, bro, we need to go to Bandai headquarters and storm them motherfuckers, and we need to demand that shit our damn selves. We need to go out there and fuck protest, and we need to go mob that motherfucking headquarters and get crossplay for ourselves, man. And that's all I gotta say, really. I don't really got nothing else to say, so I'm gonna quit wasting time because it is what it is. So with that being said, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, and I'm out. Peace.